Today we stand on the precipice of a new invention, artificial intelligence. The next chapter in our story, but unlike the tools of the past, AI could do both harm and good.
Artificial intelligence has managed to create award-winning art, pass the bar exam, and even diagnose illnesses better than some doctors.
I think if this technology goes wrong, it can go quite wrong.
The driver of the Tesla was in full self-driving mode.
And so if we are not careful with creating artificial general intelligence, we could have potentially a catastrophic outcome.
First designed in 1955 by John McCarthy, artificial intelligence has always been a potentially pivotal development. However, it wasn't until the 1970s when chess legend Garry Kasparov was defeated in his own game by Deep Blue, an artificially intelligent computer designed by IBM. This is when heads began to turn. Fast forward to 2011, when voice recognition systems, such as Alexa and Siri, were being released. And while many networks like this were designed to change the everyday lives of people, it was 2022 that was considered the big bang for AI.
This technology can enable people to gain knowledge that might have previously been out of reach, and it can do so almost instantly. All they really need is internet access.
My biggest concern is to make sure that the United States becomes the leader in innovation and having the best AI applications in the world. We don't want to cede that leadership to another country. We need to be first.
Well, the president understands that there is an amazing potential with this opportunity, potential to help us live longer, to cure diseases like cancer, to become more prosperous. So we need to be able to capture this upside potential, ensure the United States of America continues to stay in the driver's seat when it comes to the development and deployment of AI technologies, but manage some of these risks.
Some of these challenges are just never going to go away, at least not in our lifetimes.
Some of my biggest concerns with AI continuing to grow is AI has no moral compass, right? And who's ever going to be running that moral compass? And who's in charge of the moral compass, whoever we decide on that? And also, too, how many jobs are going to be affected by AI taking over people's jobs?
To make sure our workforce is positioned for success, we want to know how AI is being adopted and how AI is being used in the workplace.
I think what often keeps me up at night is the effect of AI potentially in displacing millions of American workers if we fail to provide training for them. We're on the cusp of a new industrial revolution.
Like with all technological revolutions, I expect there to be significant impact on jobs, but exactly what that impact looks like is very difficult to predict.
One of the largest concerns as artificial intelligence continues to advance is job loss. And by 2030, approximately 45 million Americans will be unemployed due to AI.
While in certain industries, the future of artificial intelligence may seem dark, AI may have the opportunity to shine in the medical field.
The thing that I think confused a lot of people early on when AI was being introduced into healthcare was it was going to be a panacea, maybe it was going to replace humans in this process, or that general AI was going to be able to look at massive records and make massive decisions.
There's a couple of things we're already seeing, I think, in terms of research and science for medical applications. The question we had earlier around how do we lower the cost of healthcare, AI could be doing that.
Another large concern for artificial intelligence is the way that it may be used to affect and manipulate the court system.
Biggest concerns are probably going to be in the area of evidence, and especially when you're talking about trials.
Judges in Alberta and across Canada are warning lawyers to be careful about using AI tools in courtrooms. Earlier this year, lawyers in a high-profile New York case used ChatGPT to write a legal brief. But the program fabricated fake legal references.
However, there are several aspects in the judicial system that AI can help out with, such as generating instantaneous records during court hearings.
I think there are a lot of ways that it can aid not just the court, but also just attorneys in general. Research, I think, is a big way that it can help. Also, preparing certain documents for trial, so jury instructions.
From medical breakthroughs in altering industries to transforming the legal system, AI could redefine our very existence. It has the opportunities to increase the drive of efficiency, quality, and innovation. But like any new technology, we need to remain careful as we examine new uses.
AI is a very powerful force, but I think there need to be some guardrails on it.
The future of artificial intelligence has been changed drastically over the past few years. There have been many improvements, but also many risks. As a nation, we need to take precautions and be personally responsible in this next step in the future.